Okay, I want to make a little video here. I haven't seen much on YouTube about these. I got a couple heaters for free. I got a big pole barn and I'm trying to figure out how to heat it. I tried a wood burner. It had too much work and really didn't heat the building up very much. Right now it's 37 degrees outside. It's 59 degrees in here. I've been running this heater right here for almost 3 hours, and it's used that much fuel. And the thing about it is I'm running straight diesel fuel. I'm not running any additive in it. I'm not running any alcohol in it. It's burning a lot hotter than it was with the kerosene, and it seems like it's burning a lot slower than it was with the kerosene. Got a little fan up there just to put it back, move it around a little bit more in the building. So if you got one of these, people were talking about the wicks fouling up. This thing I got for free. I got it in an old abandoned house. It was filthy. Cleaned it all up. Didn't change the wick. It had kerosene in it. It's probably been in there for 100 years. And I topped it off with kerosene. I ran 1 tank of kerosene through it, and then started looking at videos, and I put some diesel in there, and this is what I've got. So it's probably got the original wick, and it's just an old Corona brand. The igniter don't work. I have to light it by hand. Light it with my torch. There it is. It's putting out pretty good heat. Okay. Back here, I got another heater for free. This is what I had. Let me get some light here. This is what I had. I had a late 40s, early 50s Glow Boy. It's coal or firewood, and I had it in here a little over a year, and it put out some good heat, but it really needed to be resealed. It had a couple leaks in it, and your eyes would burn after a while. I was going to keep it. Got a humidifier on the back. It worked good for what it was, but it just didn't warm my building up. It just, the general area where it was at, and that was it. My building's not insulated, and it was last winter. If you got 5 feet away from it, you were cold. So this is what I got. I got a Siegler. It's 50s, mid 50s, I would assume. I just used the original stack on it. I'm running a 6 to an 8. That heater over there was a 7. I went from a 7 to an 8 on that one. This one right here, I'm going to a 6 to an 8, and everything seems to be working pretty good so far. It's just a kerosene here. It does have a blower motor on it that works. I put a new cord on it. Got the mouse house out of it that was inside of it, and basically that's about it. I blew it out with an air line and filled it up. Now what they've got back here, here's the tank for it. And when I bought it, it's still got the carburetor on it. When I got it for free. I didn't buy it. They had a line from here going outside. Looked like they had an outside tank for it. And what they had done is they just put a hose from the tank going here. So if they wanted to run the carburetor, they could, because it was still hooked up to the main pipe. But if they didn't, they could just run it straight through, and it's got a little valve right here that you adjust it from there, and there's my little blower motor. Like I said, I got it for free. I got a bunch. I got my garden hose out here. I had my 5-gallon buckets and stuff out here just in case. I figured I'd give it a try. Been looking up different websites and stuff that I'm running right now. I ran about a half a tank of kerosene through it, and it just drank the kerosene right up, and like I said, it worked okay, but second tank, I went half diesel fuel and half used motor oil. And if you look down in here, right there, diesel fuel and motor oil. Okay. And it's just going like crazy here. Hold on. Take a look at her. I got it opened. One turn on my valve. It's just going too much to even open. It's really blaring. I don't even want. It's too hot to touch. But the interesting thing about it, running my diesel, or running the diesel and running the oil, is that you go outside, it's burning clean. It's burning every bit of it. That's burning cleaner than what my wood burner did. And I'm burning mostly maple and oak. That's what I had. Cut a bunch of trees down when I built this barn, and I got two sheds full of firewood back here in the back where everything's hidden, all my junk. So this is what I've got. There it is. Just ground one of these up. I looked on them online a little bit. They're cheap. People don't want to pay the money for the kerosene. Kerosene's pushing $4 a gallon here in Indiana, and I figured, what the heck? I had a bunch of oil laying around, and I always got oil laying around. I spent $10.14, filled that up with diesel. I filled up that little radiant heater, and I put almost half of the tank in this, and then I put over 3 gallons of used motor oil. 3 gallons used motor oil, burning clean. Hope this helps. I'd like to hear any ideas on what you guys have done, or if I'm doing anything wrong, or if there's any kind of ill effects. I don't have an O2 sensor or anything like that. I figure my barn's pretty drafty. Turn the lights out during the day, you can see daylight everywhere. It's not insulated, but no headache. I've been in here all day playing around with it. Everything's been working good. Hey, hope I could help.